Welcome to OutSolve's Weekly Outlook, where we bring you the latest news that impacts your workplace. I'm Meghan Spera, here with Jeremy Mancheski, OutSolve founder and CEO. And as always, Jeremy, let's just jump right into the latest news. There were some recent changes to the classifications for Form I-9 errors. Tell us a little bit more about those.
Sure. We're going to talk a little bit today about these reclassifications and mainly what it means to you. ICE has reclassified some formerly procedural and technical errors to what we consider substantive errors. What does it mean for you? Well, it means things that you could previously correct during an audit now go straight to a steeper fine and what they consider a substantive error. What are some of those things? Well, simple things like missing date of hire or date of birth, preparer translator errors, things you could fix before now are considered real issues. We have a blog on this that breaks this down on our website, and of course, I'm sure we can link it here.
And of course, with heightened enforcement, it's important that organizations have a solid process in place, that they're regularly conducting self-audits around that process. Speaking about that heightened enforcement, we recently commissioned exclusive research into I-9 compliance. We found that there were dramatic increases in the notices of inspections that were issued in 2025. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. We just released, and I'm going to read it here, the operational impact of intensifying I-9 enforcement report. Download it on our website again. I think we can probably link it here. What are some of the key findings? Well, during the Biden administration, there was a total of 1,392 notice of inspections during that 4-year term. In 2025 alone, the Trump administration issued approximately 13,500 NOIs. That's nearly a tenfold increase. That is, of course, hiring 10,000 new ICE agents, and really ramping up this process, and of course, all linking back to the importance of maintaining a proper I-9 process within your company.
Wow, that increase is really dramatic. And I know there's several industries in particular that are often kind of in the crosshairs of this. So can you tell us a little bit more about those industries?
Sure. Think decentralized workforces, high volume workforces. Those are disproportionately targeted by these NOIs. Construction, agriculture, staffing firms, warehousing, just to name a few. These type of like we said, decentralized, high volume hiring, that's where the federal government, of course, thinks that errors could exist, that folks could maybe slip through the cracks of the regulations. So, of course, if you're maintaining a workforce that might be disproportionately impacted here, you need to be much more careful.
Absolutely. And that's certainly an area where we can provide some additional support. So we'd love to continue the conversation there around your I-9 process and OutSolve solution in that area. And federal contractors also need to be aware of the federal minimum wage update that was on May 11th of this year. An updated labor poster was released as part of that, and you can always order your updated posters through OutSolve and Labor Law Center. We also want to remind you of an upcoming webinar on June 24th, Compliance Checkup, Mid-Year Reviews HR Cannot Skip. As always, you can register for webinars by going to outsolve.com/events, or you can also watch any of our webinars from the past on demand at that same location. And we'd love for you to join us at HR Gumbo City, our Slack community that is specifically built for HR professionals. We continue these conversations in our Slack community. We give first access to research reports, to guides, and other checklists. So you can go to outsolve.com/HRG-city to join today. Thank you so much for joining us this week, and we look forward to catching up with you again soon.